G'day everyone. My Fiend Crown is doing quite well. However, I've just discovered that I was actually pretty stupid. I didn't have my Dominion of the Iron Pack active. So my damage has gone up a little bit. It takes a little bit to ramp, which is annoying. However, it gets, up into the hundreds of billions pretty quickly. This is in drop spirits, so around about 260 cap there, 140 average, which isn't too bad. Should clear the maps really quickly if I switch to my DPS pack spirits, which gives extra chance at double damage and stuff. You see it peaks over 500 billion and stuff there. So this is about the stage, I guess, that I would consider replacing some of my gear. Fiend Crown is really phenomenally good early. Crafting legendaries is somewhat finicky. It chews through the plasticity super fast, so you have to get insanely lucky to get a really good, a really good legendary. So I think a legendary Fiend Crown with 4 affixes that are tier 1 would be absolutely insane. However, I think you have more luck of winning the US lottery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that I wasn't going to do, but I seem to have about 4,000 Flame Elementium every time I log in, and I have a whole bunch of stuff here that I'm going to run as well. I was running Glacial Abyss last night, and I think I made a couple of thousand FE from that, just from map drops and flat drops and all sorts of stuff. So I actually sold one of these for 9 FE. I don't understand why. But anyway, I did. So maybe someone got lucky on those. Who knows? It says a legendary with 3 legendary aptitudes, but it gave me a priceless, so maybe it always gives a priceless. Might be a good way of getting priceless. Who knows? But as it currently stands, that's 12, so 26 Flame Elementium cost per legendary to try and get something good. I got Hero's Gaze when I did it, but where is it? This. Worth 10 Flame Elementium, so probably not worth unless you hit something big. So anyway, I have 4k FE. I have a bit of stuff up for sale still. It's probably overpriced. 9.2, yeah, I think that's overpriced. Void Lance, yeah, that's definitely overpriced. These are all prices from the early days. That's why there's so many up for sale and not selling. I'll run those later. I've got 98 tier 8 maps. Ugh, jeez. Gosh. What are they worth? They're down to 4. That is insane. So T8, definitely worth running if you can. The beginnings are, sitting steady at 10 FE each, which is fantastic for Time Mark 7 farming. Time Mark 7, worthless. Absolutely worthless. Which is crazy. Yeah, insane. I guess map drops are just infinite now. There's no rank 5 plus beacons, so all of the cost is going to come from compasses, I guess. I'm crapping on. What am I doing? I'm crafting a helmet. So I want a helmet with life, aura effect, and crit strike damage. So this one's interesting. It's only 20 Flame Elementium. It has sealed mana, has crit. I mean, that looks like a good base to me. I would love 12% sealed mana, tier 0 crit damage, tier 0 crit strike rating, so my minions are always critting, would be fantastic. Then if I could get max life and a couple of other things on that, that'd be good. There's another one here for 10 Flame Elementium. It's got max life, it's got sealed mana, and minions deal double damage. That would be pretty interesting for a triple T0 as well. It doesn't have the crit strike rating on the base, which is what these ones have as well. So I think first off, I will try for this one. It's 20 FE. It's insanely cheap in my opinion. I don't know what Ultimate Embers are worth, so I should probably check that before I get too crazy. 50, that's entirely reasonable. So it's 100 FE to try and upgrade that. So we just go into here. I don't have to gamba anything here. All I am doing is, what's that, 10. So 40 FE, 40, 80 FE, that's 100 FE for a 2 tier 1 and a tier 0. I am tempted to see if I can get erosion res as well. Which, if this, yep, I get 3 tier 1. So now when I'm upgrading, I guess when I'm upgrading from here, I still have a chance to remove that crit strike damage. However, I would ideally like minus 12% sealed mana and probably crit strike rating. Erosion res goes up to 32, or this goes up to 120%. 120% with my wardens is 160% or something, which is really, really nice. So now I just need some Ultimate Embers. Price check again. They're about 55. Oh, that was 5. I thought I clicked that twice. Oops, one too many. Alright, let's try and find some. There's 4 there. That's enough for this item. Find some more. Maybe. Bueller. Well, there's 47 there, but that's a lot of FE. Alrighty, so I bought 7. I believe I have 1 in my inventory already. So I've got 8. That's enough for 4 item attempts, which is pretty cool. Go back into this helmet and let's brick this. So upgrade the sealed, and that got rid of the crit strike rating, which I guess is okay. If this gets rid of the int, it didn't. It got rid of the crit strike damage. So unfortunately that item is bricked. So let's buy another one. I was really hoping to hit it on the first try. That's probably a little bit greedy though. Let's go with this one. I think that was probably the next best, as the rest needs some additional crafting to happen. So we'll find this one. Minion double damage is also really, really nice. We just want the max life and the sealed mana. I don't really care for any of these, and that's only going to go to tier 2. So it's really just the base or bust. So let's upgrade this. It removed the lightning res, and now we need to remove the additional armor, and it removed the double damage. So unfortunately that one's kind of bricked as well. Which one of those two are better? Really disappointing to brick them both. Gosh, neither of them are really that nice, are they? 12% sealed and additional armor, maybe. I can't put life on it, which is a shame. I can crit and double damage. So let's try for that. So crit, double. Double damage has a 26% chance. Those both have a 26% chance. So let's waste some currency doing this. Tier 2, Tier 0, there we go. Crit strike damage. Tier 5, crit strike rating, Tier 6. Why does Tier 5 and 6 exist? That's just frustrating. Yeah. Just give me a tier 1. I'll be happy with that. Still want to reforge and craft until. That would be nice. This is exciting, isn't it? Spam a button and hope that something happens. We'll see in a second. Alright, we hit tier 1 minion damage, then we hit tier 0 critical strike damage immediately after that. Now looking at this, we can get crit strike rating, but let's just go and have a look at the enchants first. See what we can enchant on, see if that is reasonable. So we can enchant on some resistances, and that's it. So I could put on some res, which might be nice. Let's just quickly check what our resistances will be like when we put it on. So I'm very low on erosion, lightning, and cold, so I could probably put erosion res on there instead. If I craft the erosion res. Target. Remove. Erosion. If I craft on the erosion res, I have a chance of getting 10. I believe it was 12 for the enchant, so I may as well hit this and I'll probably get better than the enchant anyway. So we'll just slap this on. Huh. I honestly thought that was a 100% chance. Anywho, that's the helmet done. It's not bad for a beginner level 1. That cost me, what did I have, 4,200? So that cost me about 1,000 flame elementium. It's not the best, not the worst. It's extra sealed mana, which means that I can enhance some auras. Selfless. That makes Fearless a ton better. If I put Selfishness on this one, can I still... Yep. Still active. That now gives me 54 and 46. I didn't get any erosion res. I should have done the enchant. Let's see if it affects our damage much. Is that 160 billion popping up? Looks like a lot less damage. Alright, it's starting to ramp. That's fine. There we go. 499999999. Try again. It's not ramping as quickly. I guess the lucky strikes are really quite nice. But if I get more sealed mana on my candles as well, I'll be able to handle more auras, and that is eventually what is needed. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. It was just a quick one. I forgot to sell this when it was expensive, and it's coming down a lot. Is it worth 800? I guess we'll see. Anyhow.